back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back to my 12 and 12 series. If you're new here, I'm attempting to play 12 courses that I've never played in 12 months. Today we're on course number 9. Today I'm playing Micke Grove Golf Links in Lodi, California. And just from my first impression so far of this course, it seems to be a pretty wide open, fairly flat course. It's touted as a link style course, so I imagine its biggest defenses is probably the wind and fast greens. And right now I don't see much wind, and I like quick greens, so hopefully we can go low today. I'm feeling pretty good today, so let's put a low round together. I haven't had one of those on this series yet. I'm gonna set a personal goal today. Let's shoot 81 or lower. That would be a good round. That'll be my personal goal for today. And we'll take you guys along for the journey and give you a course review at the end. If you're interested in the other courses in this series, check the link down below. I'll go ahead and put that link down in the description. And looks to be a good day. The weather's beautiful. Remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me some comments. Let me know if you've ever played this course in Lodi and what your thoughts are on it. Appreciate it. All right, hole number 1 here at Micke Grove Golf Links. Played the white tees on the first hole. There was a bit of a backup, but I did switch back to the blues after that and hit a really good drive, just right edge of the fairway here. Didn't hit a great second shot. Chunky. There were a few spots like this that were pretty wet and muddy around the course, but man, this course is sneaky good. Really great condition, and I really enjoyed this. The greens were fantastic. Had a putt at par here and just slides by. But I'm tapping in here for an easy bogey. Start out +1. You can see that I moved back to the blue tees. We're looking at 378 from here. Hit a really good drive just right up the right side, and does manage to find the fairway bunker here. I'm hitting a little bit more club than I probably should, but I wanted to make sure I cleared that front bunker and ended up flying the green. It gets a little deep, but it was a good shot out of there. It did go all the way over the back edge, and I'm just using a wedge here trying to flip it up onto the green and give myself a look at a par putt and make a pretty good flop shot from there, but a little bit longer for par than I want here. Still getting the speeds of these greens down, and another tap in bogey. Hole 3 is a bit of a nervous tee shot here with that lake all down the right side, and my miss tends to be right, but put one right in the middle of the fairway and just have a wedge from here and make really good clean contact. Put one right past the flag. All right, let's make a birdie. Only have about 4.5 feet left for birdie here, and I'm able to put it right in the center of the cup. First birdie of the day. Well, that wind that I said wasn't a factor. It's picking up now. It's blowing pretty good now. Got 154 over the water here. I'm going to hit a 7-iron, kind of 3/4. I don't want to come up short and go in the water. 7-iron here from 154 proved to be just a little bit too much club. End up going deep. Put myself into the bunker. Leave myself with a short-sided bunker shot. I'm just trying to splash it out and just get it to release onto the green, but gets caught up in the fringe. I'm just using putter from there. Get it rolling onto the green, and then from there I just don't take my time here. End up making a terrible double bogey. 5th hole here is a par 5 that kind of plays between these two lakes here, and to carry the lake here on the left, it was about 245, and it was about 225 to the front edge of the one on the right. Decided to just hit a hybrid, try to put it in between the two, and I do push it out to the right a little bit, but it is dry. I am safe. All right, the green's over that way. It's 200 something. I could probably get a hybrid up over this tree, but I'm not gonna sit and wait for it to clear. I'm gonna play it smart. Go out left of this weeping willow here. Get back in play. That was the smart play. Laid up perfectly with that 7-iron, just leaving myself with a wedge in from there, and hit a good shot here, just pulled it a little bit left of the green. You already know. Using my trusty 60-degree wedge from there, and Just slide up underneath this golf ball, and thought it would check just a little bit more than it did, but still a good shot. We're just tap in range for par from there to remain at 3 over on the day. So standing over the ball here on hole number 6, I just never could quite get comfortable on this tee box. Just kind of felt like I was standing in a hole, and this was the result. Ended up chunking the shot, leaving it well short. Still hitting a 9-iron from here, I believe, and pull this one long and left. And from there, we're just trying to chip up close and give ourselves a look at a bogey, just to kind of salvage something out of this hole. Able to leave myself about 5 feet for bogey and make the putt. So I'll take a bogey after that tee shot. Tee shot here on number 7 starts out good, but does start to leak off to the right and get a little unfortunate. Hits a side hill and kind of rolls down into a ditch. Left myself in the bad position. Make a good recovery here with a 4-iron. Put myself back in the fairway, have a good look at it here, and I thought I hit a really good shot here.
Bite.
This landed just over the flag, but released to the back edge, so just trying to chip back up close and get a little bit too much. Left myself about 8.5 feet, and come up about half a roll short here.
Super close.
So after that bogey, we're sitting at +5 going into hole number 8, and I don't hit a very good drive here. Kind of flare it out to the right. Pretty much blocked myself out from a shot here. Just gonna probably have to punch an 8-iron under the trees, try to get up and down. Or I go for it. I have a window. 126, pitch and wedge. Let's go for it. Made it through. Just right of the green. I'd say I had the distance right. So from that position off the tee behind the trees, it's a pretty decent shot to get pin high and to give myself a chance to get up and down to save a par here. But unfortunately, I don't make a very good putt here. Just kind of push this one out to the right. So we're just tapping in for another bogey. Tee shot here on number 9 is not very good. I end up snap hooking it to the left and get fortunate that it catches a piece of the driving range netting. And I have a window here between these trees, and I draw one right through them nicely. Put it right back into the middle of the fairway. Have wedge in hand from here and hit another really good wedge to about 6 feet. Got a chance to save a par from that position, but just missed on the left edge. So 7 over through 9, we step up to hole number 10 and hit a great drive and the start of a much better back 9. Have just a wedge in hand again here. Pull it just a little bit to the left, but just on the outer edges of the green here, just on the fringe. I've got a look at it here. Got my favorite club in hand, my 60-degree wedge. I'm just trying to get it somewhere close, but we happen to put one in the hole for another birdie. Been a while since I chipped one in during a round, so that one felt good. Get that birdie on the card and move back to just 6 over. So after that birdie, we're staring down a par 5, and I hit a terrible drive. Little line drive to the left, catches a piece of the tree. Does happen to fall straight down, so I was fortunate about that. But I hit a pretty bad hybrid here, kind of blocked out to the right. Blocked out by the tree. 196 to the flag. I could play a big draw, which I've been hitting a lot here lately. But there's water short to the right. So I think I'm just going to punch up a little pitch and wedge or something up here and get myself about 60 yards in. Try to put something close. So like I said, I was just trying to advance it with my pitch and wedge, leave myself about 60 yards in, but it didn't quite go as far as I wanted to, so I think I still had about 115 in. Using a gap wedge from here, Make a good shot, just a little bit right of the flag, exactly pin high on the green. I don't know, what is this, about 30, 35 feet we have to salvage a par here. Just trying to line it up, just trying to get it within 3 feet for another tap-in bogey here. But sometimes you get lucky and they fall.
Yeah.
A long par putt. Pretty happy about that one. Putts like that can really save your round. So after that long par save, we step up to 12 and absolutely smash a drive right down the middle. See the club twirl there. Just have another approach in with a wedge here, and another one that I end up pulling to the left. I need to work on this alignment. From there, I've got my 60-degree wedge in hand. Another one I'm just trying to get some magic out of, and this one ends up releasing a little bit too much on me. I think I have like 11, 12 feet here for another par. But back-to-back holes, my putter bails me out. Another good putt there. In hindsight, this is probably a hole that I shouldn't have used driver on. End up hitting it a little too far, and it kind of goes down into this big ditch. You see me running down this hill, and ball ends up coming to rest right near this burn pile. I can't even see the green. I'm just trying to punch something back into play, give myself a look, and get it up over the hill. I have no idea where it lands. Once again, trying to rely on our short game to get up and down here for a par. Put one onto the green, give myself about 8 feet, 9 feet for a par, but it does just slide by on the right hand side. I believe this is the first bogey on the back 9, so we're back to 7 over. Seven iron, 189 helping wind. I just want to clear the bulkhead. This is probably the hardest hole on the course. You got a lot of water left and short of the green. I hit a 7 iron here just trying to clear the bulkhead and just barely managed that. I'm a long way away here for my birdie putt. Just trying to lag it up to about 3 or 4 feet here, and never really get it on line. It's more like 6 feet, 7 feet, and I just don't give it enough speed. So terrible 3-putt bogey here. Hole 15 is a long par 5. I end up pulling my drive to the left again here, and leave myself with a difficult 3-wood here. I got trees to the right, I got water short and to the left, but I'm able to clear the lake, leave myself with a good layup here. Just have a wedge in from there. I've got to clear this tree on the right and end up overcompensating, going a little bit long into the left. Decide to putt this one down the hill, just try to get it rolling down there and hope that get somewhere close. And I'm able to make this putt, salvage a par. Hole 16 is a big boy par 3 sitting at 223 yards. Using a 3-wood here and kind of flare it out to the right. A little bit right of the green here, pretty much pin high. Just flopping up with my 60-degree. Kind of dropped my club. Wasn't mad at the shot. It was a decent shot. Give myself a look to save a par, and another one that just scrapes the edge. But we're able to tap this one in for a bogey. Still just 2 over on the back 9 and step up to 17 and another big drive right down the middle. Another one that I just have a wedge left from here, and another one, it's not a terrible shot. I'm just a little frustrated that I pull another one to the left and just relying on my short game here a little too much. I need to get these greens in regulation down, but make another good putt to save a par.
With us?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Souvenir. Last hole of the day and another monster drive. Another club twirl there. Put myself in great position once again. This one you can see I'm trying to play it a little bit more of a draw, and this one doesn't draw. Now it doesn't turn.
So we're just trying to rely on this wedge game one more time to get up and down to salvage a par.
Took all the spin off of it.
Released out just a little bit more than I wanted to, and we still had a look at par here, but I just hated that putt from the start. So we're just tapping in for a bogey to finish at 10 over.
Okay, that's going to do it out here at Micke Grove Golf Links in Lodi, California. It's course number 9 in my 12 and 12 series. This is the best score to par that I've had in this series so far. I think I ended up shooting an 82. Shot 7 over on the front and just 3 over on the back. This course is pretty forgiving. I played with the same ball the entire round, and there's really not a lot to get in trouble with out here on this course. The greens out here were really good, really well kept. A little slower than I was kind of anticipating. The wind picked up a little bit here and there, but it really wasn't that much of a factor. That's really the only defense that I can see for this course. That, and like I said earlier today, if the greens were fast, but they really weren't that fast. And all around the greens, the fringe and the rough around the greens and the greens themselves were all just in great shape. Impressed with this course, actually. Like I said, it's not an overly difficult course, but it's a fun course. The bunkers were in really good shape as well. The sand's really playable. Fairways were a little soggy at times, pretty wet, but for the most part they were in really good shape. Like I said, there's no rough really. There's some lakes here and there that you can lose the ball in, but I drove the ball really well. I had a couple here or there that were offline, but for the most part I had some really big drives right down the middle today. Was hitting it good. Was hitting my irons really well today. Noticed I've started playing a bit of a draw, and I'm just not lining up for that, so had a lot of approach shots go left today. I need to make an adjustment for that, because it looks like this draw is here to stay. I mean, I'm making an effort to play a draw, and it seems to be working out. So like I said, I really felt like I could have shot a lot better than I did, and I was only 1 over my goal that I had set earlier today. I set a goal of 81 and shot at 82, so I'll take that. I feel like if I come back here with a little bit of course knowledge, can actually shoot even lower out here, because a couple times on the front 9 I got in trouble, and it was mainly due to course knowledge. But if you're definitely in the area, I would check it out. It's worth the price of admission. Thanks for watching, and join me next time on course number 10 in this 12 and 12 series. And if you liked it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me some comments down below. And go ahead and hit that notification bell. That way you know when course number 10 comes out. So thanks for joining me, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.